realized, oh wait, this isn't really a co-op game. This is Fallout with your friends, which, to be fair, is I'm okay with in a way. But I feel like we were advertised Fallout co-op long ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Fallout with friends does not equal Fallout with co-op.
Yeah, because I like the story editions of the game. I think Steel Dawn was pretty weak, but I got through Wastelanders and I actually like Wastelanders a lot, especially the companion missions. Actually, although I found Beckett less interesting, I found Comandante Sofia Daiger more interesting. But Z, I think you brought up a point many times. Like, we shouldn't be complaining about like single player RPG elements because that's literally one of the biggest complaints we have.
Okay, but no,
No?
that's not the problem. You're saying single player RPG elements. What we were complaining about before is RPG elements, and they added the RPG elements and they made it single player. We were wanting multiplayer RPG elements.
You're right. We wanted like a Borderlands type co-op quest.
Also, I have to say that one of the things that drove us away was how douchey the community was when we were playing last time. And I'd say that the community has leveled out since then. Like, I'd say mostly it was because people were bored. They were being douchey. There's nothing to do at level 50, so of course they're going to go harass people. But, like, when I'm, now that I'm done with everything, I'm bored. Like, so, I guess, I don't know.
And I just wanted to be clear. What I complain about with the RPG thing is we don't get to complain about the quality of a story. At the end of it, we can't say, what was the story about? It wasn't a very good story because we always fucking skip that shit.
It's true.
When it tries to tell us a story, we can complain about that, we didn't want to listen to the story because it didn't, appeal to co-op.
Wasn't delivered in a way that would be digestible for co-op.
Yeah, but we can't say it was a bad story. Or we can't say we don't have the right to judge it based on its story.
Yeah, that's true. But we can still judge it based on how the story is delivered, and
that's what I just said.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It's just saying that, we can't judge it by how good the story is, but how it's delivered exactly. And if it allows us to even play together, like right now, it's not really allowing us to play together.
Yeah, you play side by side.
Yeah, I think that the story, I think the story game that we got it was delivered in the most digestible manner was Borderlands 2.
Yeah, that was so long ago, but yeah.
Yeah, it was before. That was the
before
times, long ago.
Yeah, that was the second game we ever played together? First or second?
That's the first. That's the intro of Tiki to Oregoners. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we ever really played a game with you. That was a long time ago. That was 2012 or something. That was,
yeah.
Back in my day, I didn't even have a good computer to play that game.
We all played it on potatoes.
I played it on my microwave.
Yeah. Microwave. I played it on my refrigerator.
I'm at Feed the People, by the way. Oh, so when I used to work at fucking shitty big box hardware store, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to talk about it, but it rhymes with blows.
Blows.
Fucking, they had those Bluetooth refrigerators, and we would connect our shit to it at night, and we just fucking play music through the Bluetooth refrigerators in the middle of the store. It was pretty dope.
That's pretty funny.
But that shit was wide open, so you could just walk in there and play whatever you want on there. Which,
porn?
I mean, you could, yeah. I mean, there's no TV, there's no screen, but people would hear How are my sound effects? How are they doing tonight? Are they okay? Too much? Not enough?
They're fine.
Not enough.
Okay, not
She
enough.
says not enough, but I don't agree with her. I think they can just stay the way they are.
Okay.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Would you rebuy the full game? No, like right now with all of the DLC.
Oh well, given
Like,
that it's like $5 in some places, maybe $20 in some places, hell yeah. $60?
But full price.
This is what the game like should have been on launch, right? I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
arguably even more, but yeah, it's sort of a hard answer to give. Objectively,
Like you, yeah, it's hard to like separate everything out, right?
Yeah.
There's so many things, factors. Like you can't necessarily would you rebuy Steel Dawn because it's part of the greater pack of the game. Like you can't buy it separately,
Yeah, I mean,
nor should you.
yeah, hang on. Let's do a little bit of fucking research right now. Research. All right, hang on. Maybe I can just, yeah, I'm going to blow it up on the screen right here. On Steam, Fallout 76, $13.19. Would I recommend that? Balls, yes, I would.
Yeah.
Balls, yes.
Is that on sale or
On
is
sale,
it, is that the
67%
price?
off. $40 base game.
Yeah, I'd probably even pay $40, I guess.
Wastelanders included, Steel Dawn included, yes. But yeah, I mean, this is what the game should have been at launch. It should have been. I mean, I guess we've already sort of talked about how, like, we wanted the game to be more of like a co-op style, like Borderlands style quest completion, quest progression, whereas right now it is Fallout open world with friends and then single player questing RPG. And like you can join each other's shit, but it doesn't progress your story, which I guess is better than not being able to do it at all. But I guess what you could say is the base game we work progressing quests at the same time, but the quests were like really weak. So it's like
Yeah, it was really
we were progressing holotape quests together, but though when
Yeah.
the actual quests are here, we do it separately. So-
Yeah, it's like I would rebuy it. Definitely on sale, and with the caveat of knowing like it's a single player game that you play with friends, right? Like don't necessarily save content.
Single player quest line
Yeah,
with
I'd
in a
say-
multiplayer game.
yeah. I basically what I'm saying is like don't save quests for your friends if that's what the way you're wanting to play it. Just fucking play it when you have time. Your friends play it when they have time. Everything gets scaled to you so you guys can play together when you want. Yeah.
I just got wanted for lockpicking door at a owned workshop that apparently
Can I come kill you?
I'm probably not. You're on my team.
I'll leave.
Yes, Zaya,
Fucking bloodthirsty.
you may come kill me, but you know what? I'm gonna kill you too.
No, I don't want to fight you. I want to murder you.
Well.
I want to assassin this shit.
Well,
I'm going to Campfire Tales.
ooh, good idea. I'll go there and get murdered, and then it'll be fine.
I think she wants to murder you.
I mean, Zay, you can try.
No, it's fine.
All right,
I'll murder you. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
it's true. Fuck, I need more rad stag. What am I carrying so much of? The answer is everything. Don't look at my bags. Don't judge me.
I mean, my shit's fucked right now too. It's just so exhausting to go through it.
Yeah. I don't have the discipline to be the way I want to be. Even though I know I can. So hang on, would you be buying it?
I thought.
Yeah. Okay. You guys talked about it. Would I rebuy it now with all of the download content and everything out? I think so. I think that they've pretty much addressed everything that made it rage-inducing in the beginning. Pretty much everything. There's still little stuff, like I hate the UI, it's a little clunky. Obviously the questing stuff. There's like still little things, but overall it's a pretty fun game, and now it actually has substance to it. It has like, it's like a populated world that's trying to be like a populated apocalyptic world that's trying to be
Max, are you on pacifist?
I'm trying to fucking hit you. I've hit you a few times.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
I can't fucking what is it called? Q, whatever it's called.
crit me?
Yeah, I can't crit you. For some reason, it doesn't work.
Hang on. Just gun bash me.
But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I wanted to get out, but the shadows reach in from
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we can't fight.
me.
I'll see if I'm pacifist. Anyway, Z, we cut you off. Or he cut you off specifically.
You're part of us.
Just feels good. The scoreboard and the seasonal things that get you like different camp stuff. Like the camp stuff really shines now. I think more so with everyone's like being able to sell their stuff and being able to get new and fun stuff from the scoreboard for doing challenges and having dailies and weeklies and daily ops. Like those things all make it replayable, even if there is this kind of like lack of desire to. I think maybe a little bit of that is like you get kind of capped out on gear. Like I've not ever found a 4-star item,
There's no 4-star items.
but apparently they can go up to 5. There's like 3. If you look at any item, it has 3 out of 5 stars if you have a 3-star item.
There's no
It's
5-star
true.
items.
But there, I mean, there should be,
It's
right?
a
Like,
misnomer.
right?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. There's no 5-star items.
Coming in the future?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why they did that. Never seen a 5-star. No speak of 5-star. That would be a really powerful weapon, though. Like, already weapons are pretty fucking powerful. Like, if you get a good mix, obviously there's some garbage, but...
But that's part of the issue for me, though, too, is like, if you get a good mix, the item's powerful. But I have been playing quite a bit. I'm a level, what level am I, 110? And I haven't found really my ideal set. I haven't found a single weapon that's my ideal, like, combination. I haven't found a single armor piece that's my ideal combination. And I don't really want to put the effort into playing it 24/7 to get that.
Yeah, I mean, the entire looting system, legendary system, is all RNG based, from what you pick off
Right.
enemies to what you craft, and it is very frustrating, for sure. I've been trying to build up the Secret Service set, and yeah, it's all RNG. All RNG.
It's just frustrating. Like, it'd be nice if you could re-roll a piece of armor or re-roll a stat on an armor using rare ingredients like flux or boolean or whatever else. Just like re-roll a thing on it. You know, keep the RNG element in, but make it so you don't lose all the other stats that are on it just because you want to bring it to the script vendor.
Or like, if there were quest lines that gave you specific armor pieces, or like some sort of guaranteed loot. Like I don't know that I love everything being RNG.
Well, some
definitely don't.
quest lines do give you specific items. Like that farmhand, it was a specific item that was given to us.
It's true.
All of us.
But it's not like a set item, right? It's not like a coveted item.
Yeah, not
There-
necessarily.
One of the things that like I loved about WoW is that like some of the best items in the game was like through a huge fucking quest line. It took a lot of like work, and then you got your guaranteed piece at the end.
It's true.
There were just like guaranteed pieces and armor sets, just generally speaking. So like you knew, like, okay, if I go do this boss, it may not drop, but it's possible that
Right.
Beastmaster's helm will drop from this boss. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's got what I want. Whereas, like, yeah, again, I'm building the unyielding Secret Service set. I've crafted 40 chess pieces. Not one of them is unyielding. And then, even if I get one that's unyielding, it may only be 1-star, which is actually shittier than the chest I have right now. So it's like there's so much grind here, and I think it's all designed to just keep you playing the game longer, which I hopefully will get you into the Atomic Shop, right? So it's like it's this
But, like-
artificial gating of items and content to keep you around longer. So maybe you'll spend
But-
more money. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the thing, though. I would stay longer if I knew that I could do certain quest lines and get certain rewards. The fact that it's RNG means that
Sure.
I'm not ever guaranteed my thing, so it just doesn't. I don't have that desire to go
Gambler's
find
fallacy.
the best gear.
No, I mean, and that's not for everyone, right? Like, that's going to make you and Max probably stop playing very soon. That's going to make me stop playing pretty soon, even though I've played the shit out of it. Because, like, yeah, I want to know that the next time I build an unyielding chest will be the last time. Not, oh, I may spend another month of crafting materials to
And still not get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, to me, that's ultimately depressing. But to someone who's actually has more an addictive personality than me, maybe they're like, fuck, I'm just going to keep staying in this game and playing, and, oh, the more lunchboxes I have, more crafting materials I can get, which is the more legendary script I can get, which means the more modules I can get. You know what I mean?
I turn around.
Yeah.
There's no light to guide my way back to camp.
But I guess that's
But, like,
the
the-
nature of in-game purchases in general, not exclusive to this game. But
Yeah, it's true. But like at the same time, like even if I get the best stuff, even if I went the most meta build like you, I'd still require teams of people to do the hardest content in the game. And beyond the hardest content in the game, with my current setup, with the unoptimal build, with an unoptimal set of armor, even for the build I'm going for, I can pretty much kill anything I want. So what's the point of going so hard at it, basically?
yeah, I think generally speaking, they're kind of like we talk about endgame, right? But like, what really is endgame? It's just like going to a nuclear silo and launching a nuke and killing the Scorchbeast Queen or killing the Earl Williams, and that's it. There really is no, like, the game is the grind, which
all three of those things, like, you need a team to do. Like, I guess probably if you go the most meta build and everything, you could probably do the launching a nuke on your own. But fuck, that was hard, even with the four of us, and with two people that were in power armor. Like, that was hard as shit.
Well, and we were just talking about like how we wish that it was better multiplayer. I mean, that's a multiplayer element, right?
Yeah, but there's only 3 of those events in the entire game.
Yeah.
And 2 of them require not just 4 people, they require the whole server to get into it.
yeah, it's like you need 4 people to launch the nuke, but then you hopefully people show up once it goes down. I mean, usually they do because
Right.
it's pretty incentivized at this point. But
Because there's nothing else to do.
yeah,
That's the incentive.
But all in all that said, like the frustrating things aside, I would buy it again. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's plenty of gameplay to be had in this. To say, like, no, I wouldn't rebuy it, it's silly. But the end game is not necessarily, like, if you're just playing it to get to the end game, like, enjoy the journey, not the destination, if that makes sense, maybe? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think there could be, you could make some really fun camp builds end game and like make that your thing. Like
Sure.
your point of playing end game is to unlock more stuff for your camp, and then you like try to find the coolest camp locations. Like you can make that into, I think, a pretty replayable thing. It's just, you know, that's a very specific part of this game.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe, you know, I could find myself being more motivated to do that if I was recording or whatnot. Like, look at the camp I built this week or whatever, and had like some sort of episodic thing to record and upload for that reason. But I don't record; my computer really can't handle it, so there's no real motivation for me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you could still be like a part of the Reddit. that
Yeah,
Porter
yeah.
got
It's
Yeah.
true.
kicked
It's
out.
true.
I will say, like, this game is really fun and easy to just chill in. And then, yeah, with the, like, I think you were talking earlier about the vendors, Z, like, the vendors really have opened up the camp system in general.
Like makes people want to travel to other people's vendors.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes people want to not have a bounty on their head because you can't travel to people's vendors if you do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, which is, I think, one of those parts that's made the community less toxic in general is because of that.
Not to alarm anyone, but this is bad. This is very, very bad.
We gotta get kindling for the fire. Ah, that's fine.
Oh, also, just like, I know I've said it before, but I do think that they made huge improvements from the first, like, when it first came out.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Like they took most of our big concerns and made it an actual game. It's a very redeemable turnaround.
Yes, and all this DLC was included in the base price.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still one of those things that frustrates me as a whole. With like we were talking about earlier before you started, we started all this pre-order and like hype culture. Like we would have gotten more game for our money if we would have waited and bought it for $13. It would have been actually a released game. Instead, we spent $60. Each of us spent $60 to get a broken, unfinished game.
Yeah. Yeah, live service.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Tiki, we've been filibustering. What do you got? What do you got? Hit me.
It's fine. I mean, taking everything into consideration now, yeah, totally worth it to have some fun and play around. But I mean, back when we originally got it, as opposed to where it is now, like it needed at least another year in the oven before it was actually ready to be released as a $60 title.
Yep.
What is that?
Need more time. Surprise,
Purchase my
surprise.
stim packs?
Yeah. I need stims. You got stims. I need to buy shit from other players. You're another player. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
I mean, you don't need to, but it's a challenge.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no. Take my money!
Taco,
Cheers.
what are you selling to this vendor?
I'm not selling anything, really.
Oh.
I sold 3 plasma grenades so far, and I bought a bunch of plans from them.
I think she's in line, is I think what she's saying is.
I've been in line.
Oh! I'm sorry.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. I don't mean to rush you. I just can't travel anywhere until I'm not over encumbered. And I need to sell 87 fucking Radaway.
Jesus Christ.
I don't blame you. I'm going to Heart of the Swamp. If you guys want to join,
You
that'd
can
be...
go to the heart of my swamp.
Is the swamp your back pussy?
Bussy?
Pussy?
Back
Pussy.
boozy.
Is that how the kids are saying pussy now?
Actually, I think Bussy is, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so, would you rebuy? $15? Hell yes. $40? Yes. $60? Tented. Like, if you're a big Fallout fan, yes.
Yeah.
Fallout with, if you're okay with Fallout in the presence of friends, and then you do shit together in the open world with the understanding that the DLC is where the single player content is, but it is single player, and it's okay, it's decent, then yes. But if you're looking for Borderlands 3 and Fallout, no. No, don't do that. This is not that.
Take it slow.